Alright, here's the deal. Playing Phoenix Wright, you know the drill by now. It's been like 7,000 years since I last played it. Okay, I don't remember what the fuck is going on. As per usual. Will Powers. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I forgot how much reading this is and I did not prepare. What's up, Will? How are you? Mr. Wright. Oh my god, I gave them all voices. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh! Oh, nothing! Really, it's nothing. Why does he look unhappy? I think I'm missing a chapter. Okay. Pause. I went back and I watched like the last video I put up on YouTube of Phoenix Wright. And I thought I knew where we were. Maybe I didn't. There might be a video that I recorded that I didn't actually upload that I was previously unaware of until this moment right here, right now. Irrelevant. No matter. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. That's not funny. This is no time for dead people jokes. Please! You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial. I can't remember if this is now day 1 or 2. This isn't going to be easy, and I don't know what evidence we do or don't have. But Edgeworth is here, and I love Edgeworth, so that makes up for everything. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Hi, Edgeworth. It's been a while. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Okay, now I know where we are. I'm missing a video. But yes. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. Isn't it Sal? Is he producer or director? Yeah, prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Okay, it's coming back. Or that director. I don't like this guy. I remember that much. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. I'm not saying that shit out loud. That's cringe. This man is cringe. Live your life. But come on now. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Nope. She knows her job even though she's dead, and she does it well. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Push him to talk about everything. That's how you be a lawyer. I was in the studios from around 9 that morning. Talk about it. Is that when you always come to work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Whoa, freaks. Still. Is that for what it's worth? Is that what that stands for? Still, for what it's worth, I was pretty busy all that day. How is he saying that shit out loud? Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. I don't like the way you studied. Clarify. In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. Nothing funny about that. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. I do. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Okay, yeah, that checks out. How many people is 4 people? 2 of them, the lady and the... Was Penny there? Was that her name? I can't remember if she said she was there for the run-through or if she was just around in the studios. Day of. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. How long did you think it would take? Probably because he got hurt, but... Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh, right. Thus the limb. Which, of course, led to me missing my lunch. Sure. Sure. Heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. From who? What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. That's Penny, right? The assistant. Come to think of it, there was a plate of some bones. There was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. There was, I remember. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat them. I forgot Edge isn't wait. Is he on our side? If it's coming back to me, I think he was helping us kind of pin it on somebody else. I think he was weird about it. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Well, who was at the meeting? So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I don't know. I'm gonna say it's not at all because you've brought it up. Contradictory to what? I mean, he said he didn't eat steak. But then before he said he skipped lunch. I guess. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? Sweats. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. Yeah, I did, and I remember it. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Holy shit. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took 1 break during that meeting. Okay, when? I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Okay. You were in the meeting until around 4, but you took a break, right? What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and said, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Yes. Actually, I kind of can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. I don't believe you. You didn't take a single break? Well... yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. He just said 3 seconds ago that they took a break. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Well... Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I mean, like, I guess we did take, like, a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. What are you laughing for? I don't like that. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Why are you laughing? What the hell? You can't just laugh and then not talk about it. Why are you laughing? Is that for what it's worth? I'm gonna say that it is. I'm gonna say that it is. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. I don't know what the fuck that means, dude. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1? Haha. That's only just enough time to eat T-bone steak if you ask me. Sure, man. Whatever you say. Is this his job? Is his job to sit there and go, I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Thanks. The break. Alright. We took a break. Why didn't you mention that before? What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was around 2:30 or so until 2:45. Sus. 2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Are you gonna laugh at me again? Alright. Only 15 minutes. 15. Alright, what's... You say base 12? What's that? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? You know what? I believe that. I'd buy that. There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry. D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. It's quite a feat. Why, like, why is he weird? Why is Edgeworth weird about all this? How do you know how long it takes to commit a murder, huh? Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it, and I claim it loud, or no, it's impossible. Okay, here's the thing. If I'm remembering correctly, I know in the last couple episodes what tripped me up so bad about the murder scene is that there was no blood. There was no blood there, so I guess there isn't any technical proof that he died there. So, like, no one said they had to be in Studio One. I claim it loud sounds like it's worded very weirdly, like it's not the right answer. So I'm gonna say it's impossible, but I have reason to say it's impossible. Not impossible, we're moving on. Impossible, I'm going to explain to you why it happened. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? Whose side are you on? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkey had barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head. Okay. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. I wouldn't. Just let him have this one. He seems like he's... I don't know if he... Listen, I think he might be kind of on our side. Maybe he's having, like, an identity crisis. Maybe he's not a prosecutor. I don't know. Just let him have this. Let him have his moment. I believe we've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Huh. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. That's important. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. I just feel like maybe if you had a witness like that, you should have just brought them in first. I just feel like maybe you could have saved a lot of us some time. I don't know. Maybe it would have been the better thing to do. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. She is not happy, and I can tell. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. No. Because, hear me out. There was no blood, okay? I stand by the fact that there was no blood. There was no blood on the costume. There was no blood on the ground. There was nothing. There was, like, tape outlined the body. Nothing. Maybe that's just because this game doesn't have blood in it. I don't know. But nothing. Okay? And Mia's the one who's always like, turn your thinking around. Don't ask why they couldn't go to the studio. Ask why... I don't know. Don't ask why it happened in the studio or how they got there. Ask how it didn't. I don't know. But that's what she does. She tells you to turn your thinking around. So come on. You can do this. We can do this. What's gonna happen to me? Jail, I guess. It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Oh. You... Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. No, but I'm right about that, right? Mia was always the one that was like, don't ask why the clock is this way, ask why it had to be this way. So don't ask why they didn't go to Studio 1. It doesn't matter if they didn't go to Studio 1. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Back in session. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. Okay. Who cares? As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case. The child? What was his name? Did we meet him yet? Cody? I think his name is? Wait. We worry that the defense may cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. I thought we were homies. Cruel, causing him trauma? What more trauma could he have if he watched a man get stabbed? Huh? Huh? Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Cody. Somebody get this kid a step stool. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates? Hey, man. What's up? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody. Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. How old is that? 6? 7? Young. I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day. Just have Mia talk to him. He seems to answer to her. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. Why did you bring a child in here? A whole child. You were present. You were at the Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there? Just... I didn't even get to read it! I closed my eyes! A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible. He's like 7, bro. Just... Wait. So you're saying that you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Edgeworth would just give up, I think. After like 3 seconds, I think he would just walk away. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on him the day of the murder. True. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Okay. Cody's camera added to the court record. A new digital camera, Cody always carries it. Though he's still learning how to use it. Yeah. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Alright, witness account. Let's go, Cody. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. But you always carry your camera. 3 seconds ago you said that. In fact, I wrote it down. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Yeah. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah, he's kind of... Edward lost an argument to him. I wanted to steal Samurai rehearsal just once. I wonder if this is like I can't press him too many times. Because that I believe. He's a fan of the show, obviously. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studios that day. I can jump around, right? Yeah, I can go back. Okay. I went through the woods off the path, so okay, I'm gonna question him about this. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. 1 or 2? Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Got kind of lost on the way. I just feel like those first few weren't really all that important to ask him about. You got lost in the woods? Yeah. I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kinda tall. Skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh. He's being awfully vague. Sorry? What the fuck? Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Like in a murder way? What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like, he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. Fuck. This kid witnessed a man die. If I had my camera... Okay, so this is what I really need to ask you about, because that's sus. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay. So, we're gonna go to the end. Oh, I'm going back and forth. And I'm gonna present what I just wrote down about his camera. Yeah. We gotta talk about this, bro. Sorry, bro, we gotta talk about it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. To the point that you have it in the courtroom. Even though that's, like, illegal, I guess. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? I said it in a really nice way, so I don't think so. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? The thing in his fucking hands! It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. It's right there, you can look at it. He has it. How do I explain that? You don't. He's boomer. You're a boomer. I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. It's actually, like, illegal, I'm pretty sure. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Kick its defensive fast. So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were busy watching. About what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I have my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Alright. Cody, we gotta talk. Alright, he had his camera with him. We get it. Glued to the action. What happened? Like, what happened? So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away. Not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. He goes for the bad guy. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With the samurai... With a samurai kick, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. He called you old. How should I play this? Wait and see what happens or press him harder. Because the thing is, we know the murder weapon is the samurai spear, right? Or so we've been told. So, if this is when he died, then surely he would know. But I might get in trouble if I press him further. But wait and see what happens. Nothing's gonna happen. Sorry, Cody. I'm sorry. I know you're just a kid. I know. I'm sorry. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Oh. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. It's true, because anyone knows it was the spear. Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, yeah, that's the thing. Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. Show evidence. Let me see what evidence I have before I pick an answer. Contains photo of every victory seen in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I think it said he couldn't. Something kept him from it. He wasn't watching something else, we know that. I just don't think I have the evidence. He couldn't. I'm gonna say that he couldn't. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Fuck. Wrong answer. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgewood. Fuck. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? Yeah. Okay. He wasn't watching something else. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Photos very big. Yes. It's this. It's this. It's gotta be this. Surely, the music didn't stop. Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. It does if you just let me explain. Let's turn around you. Very well, ask the question again. Why don't you watch the fight? But he wasn't watching something else. There's no way. There's no way he was watching something else. If he doesn't know how to use his camera, is there a chance that he was messing with it? Am I losing, like, life by doing all of this? I don't think so. Alright, let's try again. We're trying again with this camera. Yes! Okay. When the music stops, you know you've done it. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. Okay, well, you didn't know what a camera was, so. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that, too. Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there, watching his hero, and not take a picture. But he didn't take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera, and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? My phone is ringing. Is there no music? Okay. My bad, I was just clicking back on the screen. Welcome to the real world, kid. Testify again. No photo. No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Brief again. And still suspicious. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? Absolutely. I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Well, of course. That's like your right. Isn't that like your like whole job? Most of it. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Okay, that's whatever. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches. From the clutches? So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. His limb. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. I don't think I need to press on this, but why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. Really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. This is... the yup is really getting me, Cody. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Not letting that slide. We can't. We can't, because he takes pictures of everyone. We got his little book. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You wouldn't have. You just wouldn't have, I know that. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai? Victorious. Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon. Or some solid evidence. We have evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. It's this that I think... he wouldn't have erased them. He just wouldn't have. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Not so perfect anymore. Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Awkward. Awkward for you, Cody. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai has just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is! Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied, and he told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. Oh, poor kid, dude. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Poor kid. Imagine that, your idol, you finally get to see him, like, during, like, a supposed rehearsal. He loses. But wait. That doesn't add up, does it? Steel Samurai wasn't killed. Well, he was in the evil magistrate costume, right? Order. I will have order. Witness. I mean, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. No. Oh, poor kid. We've traumatized him. Edgeworth warned us and we didn't listen. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Oh, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Oh. I feel so bad for him. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. The girls are fighting. Mr. Wright, what is going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim, Steel Samurai was the victim, there was no victim. Okay, well, there was no victim is a stupid answer. It's gotta be Steel Samurai was the victim, right? Because we already thought Hammer was. But with all of this said, with him falling to the ground, Steel Samurai. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. And he would have known about the injury too, because he was there at rehearsal. Order! Or was he the one who got hurt? I can't remember. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? No. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. So, that was an assumption, really. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? was one piece of data as saved. Data? Like a picture? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Hand it over! Are you kidding? What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Stop being mean, Edgeworth. He's just a child. Now. Okay. Here. This is it. That's 2. This is what I wanted to know before. He was like, I made it outside the studio. Which one? Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. But it's Studio 2! I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There is a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Studio 2. That looks more like a 2 than a 1 to me, if you ask. Oh. Boom! Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? Number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Huh? What's this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, this is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. At Studio Goddamn 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Yes. Your Honor, I find it significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Trailers is there. The path is blocked, no filming is done there. Ooh. Or between the path is blocked and the trailer is there. They kind of go hand in hand. Because the trailer's there and the path was blocked. The trailer's there. We're gonna say that. Because that brings the other bitches back in. Edgeworth said at the beginning of this that they didn't matter. That Salmonella and what was her name? Dee Vasquez didn't matter. Yeah, they do. They do. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. We're winning. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss Dee Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Bring them back in. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. We're winning. Your Honor, I'm slaying. Order. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. What are you objecting? This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I've got it. I don't know where, but I've got it. How about that? I have proof. Somewhere. You do. You do. Now that there's a surprise, suddenly how much less is coming in. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. I guess the sleeping. Right? Because it would give him the opportunity to steal it. Let's go with it. We'll see. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Oh my god. The point is, my client is innocent. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle, examine Hammer's body. Testing Powers' blood probably wouldn't work. It's been too long. Hammer's body probably doesn't have jack shit on it. I guess fingerprinting is probably the best choice you've got. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him? And why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Hey, but we're winning. We're coming out on top so far. Very well. Court is adjourned. Big shout out to Cody. Cody really came through on this one. Because of Cody, his idol's gonna be fine. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers. We have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Do we get to thank Cody? To be continued. I would like to thank Cody. Cody really fucking pulled through on this one. Because without him, everything would still be wrong. Pretty much. Without Cody, we would still believe the murder happened somewhere else and by someone. Cody really fixed all of this with a single photograph. God bless him. Sorry I had to witness, like, a potential murder, though. That's kind of fucked. That's kind of a problem. So next time, we'll go figure out answers as to what we were basically given the questions of every trial to go solve. And I will have another round of investigation. And I'll see you guys there.